Who's there?
Joe. Joe who? Joe Mama. Ah! Hey guys, what's up? And today I'm going to be ranking the original series of Warriors, also known as the Prophecies Begin, from the worst to the best. Now, I am such a big fan of Warriors. If you've seen a lot of my videos, then you probably already know that. And the first series is easily one of the best. I mean, everyone that likes Warriors loves the first series. It's just all around a great start to the whole universe, you know? I'm actually going to be going through and ranking all of the Warriors series, so make sure you stick around for those videos. Also, leave your ranking down in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. And, you know, make sure you stick around to the end of this video so you can see which one I put in first place. Let's get started. In last place, we have Forest of Secrets. Now, I mean, one thing I just want to say all the way, I don't think there's really any bad Warriors books. And the first series, you know, there's definitely none that are bad here. This is a great book, okay? I don't necessarily have any, like, problems with the story or the plot or the characters, anything like that. It really comes down to, there was a part of this book that was sad, and I don't know, it just made me mad. And that was when Silverstream died having a Gray Stripes kit. I don't know, that made me mad when I read it for the first time. Granted, there are still a lot of great things here. You know, at the end of it, you have Gray Stripe leaves. You have a conclusion of sorts to the Tiger Claw storyline going on. And overall, it was cool. You got to learn a little bit about Blue Star and other characters. So definitely a good book, but it just kind of made me mad at it. So in the end, I had to put it at the bottom. In fifth place, we have Fire and Ice. This one is also good. It is lower on the list, but it just generally comes down to, I don't think there's anything necessarily special about this one that makes it stand out above the other ones in this series, but still very good. Like, I hope everyone watching understands that I really like every book in this series, you know? Some of the best things here was when you had Fireheart and Gray Stripe going to save Wind Clan. That was very cool. The whole Tiger Claw storyline was very interesting here, and it was obviously very prominent as well. Silverstream was introduced here. She's a nice character, I suppose. And overall, it was a good book, a good sequel to the first one, but I just don't really think it did all that many special things to put it above the others. In fourth place, we have A Dangerous Path. The only reason this one is above the other two really comes down to one thing. And spoiler alert if you haven't read this series. I don't even know why you'd be watching this video if you hadn't read them. But, you know, Blue Star dies at the end of this book. And I thought that was a very sad, but definitely handled well in this one. And I don't know, it was just a really good ending. Seeing her die, it was sad. I mean, Blue Star, I think most people can agree, is a really amazing character. And it was very sad seeing her go, but they also handled it very well. And, you know, before that, this book isn't all that special. You know, for the most part, it's just kind of like Blue Star starting to go crazy. And, you know, Tiger Star is in charge of Shadow Clan. But I just think that end of this book really makes it stand out above the last two. In third place, we have the one, the only, the original, Into the Wild. This one is just such a great, fresh start to like a huge series like this. Like, there are over 100 of these books if you're including Seekers, Survivors, and Brave Lands. So it's really kind of cool that the first one still holds up so well to this day. And it was just really cool seeing, you know, Rusty, which is actually what I named my cat. Yeah, that's like literally, I love these books so much that I named one of my cats after one of the characters, which is pretty cool. And it goes from Rusty to Firepaw to Fireheart at the end of the book. And it's just really cool seeing him train, and it was the first one, you know. I don't like putting things higher on a ranking list just because it's the first one, but at the same time, this book is just so fresh and awesome. It was the first one, This is the one that got everyone into Warriors for the most part. And overall, it's just a great beginning to the series. In second place, we have The Darkest Hour. Now, if the last one was a good beginning to the series, this was obviously a great ending to the series. And overall, I just love how it subverted your expectations, Like, some people might have thought it was going to be Tiger Star versus Fire Star, and they're going to have a big battle. But no, here comes Scourge and Blood Clan, and they just kill Tiger Star in one chapter. And it's not even like at the end of the book, it's like halfway through or something. And overall, this was just a great conclusion, The final battle was awesome. There's a lot of amazing characters that ended up dying here, but it was definitely handled well. Like White Storm, one of my favorite characters in all of Warriors, dies here, but it's handled well. It was awesome at the end of this book to see Firestar, with his 9 lives and everything coming back. And it's just so cool. Also, the beginning of this book's really good, where you have Shadow Clan and River Clan kind of getting pushed together to make Tiger Clan. So overall, this was just a great book, a great ending to this series, and will go down in history as probably one of the best Warriors books ever. In first place, we have Rising Storm. This might be an unpopular opinion. I know some people, this is like lower on their list, but I don't know, man. I just always love this one. And my favorite thing is, of course, the big fire. It's just a great action and just all this stuff. You have Yellowfang's death, as well as her killing her son, who was Broken Star, right? And it was very sad, very emotional, but definitely handled very well, as is the case for most deaths in Warriors. And that was just a great part of the book with the fire and everything. Yellowfang was in this a lot, and that was really cool. And yeah, White Storm was in this book a lot. He's one of my favorite characters, so there you go. Fireheart is the deputy here. That's cool. Blue Star is starting to go a little bit crazy, which is an interesting story element. And this one ended on an amazing cliffhanger with Tiger Star returning as the leader of Shadow Clan, which really just gets you like, oh, I want to read the next one really bad. As a cliffhanger should, right? So overall, there's just a lot of great stuff here, especially the fire itself, but you had Yellowfang's death, and then that huge cliffhanger at the end. It might not be a popular opinion, but this is my favorite of the first series. Anyway, guys, that concludes this ranking of the first Warrior series. Make sure to leave your ranking of the first Warrior series down in the comments below. And as always, make sure to get lost, hit the road, take a hike, and I will see you on the next video.